What up, y'all? Max Prime in the building. I just wanted to share this story because I read it and then I read the comments and it just sounds so crazy to me. It says mom asked how to handle her remorseless 15-year-old son who fed his sister's food they're not allowed to eat while babysitting. This is not the real kid. I don't know. I guess it's some AI generated kid. But so anyway, the mom says she's upset because her son didn't listen. He disobeyed her. I'm paraphrasing here. And then her son seemed remorseless over his actions. And so she went to Reddit and she was like, "Oh, what should I do? My son, he's acting up and he gets along with his sisters and they like him and all everything." But then, so anyway, the parents went out, and they came home around midnight to check on and when they checked on the kids, the son was asleep, but the two twin sisters one was puking and the other one was crying, and she said because he gave them peanut butter. Okay, now they don't even have a peanut butter allergy. First of all, okay, but okay, maybe they get them sick. Okay, maybe I don't know, right? But so they're banned from eating it, and he gave it to them, and she, of course, didn't want to. She didn't want to blame her son at first, but she was like, she didn't know what to do. So the twins were telling her basically he was mean to them the whole day, and when they asked for food, he gave them peanut butter, and it says the woman's daughters are aware of their peanut butter intolerance, but they had no choice but to eat it since the brother would not feed them anything else. It says. All right, so I mean, right now I'm thinking like maybe this lady makes too big of a deal about this, but again I don't know if the kids really do get sick for it. But then she's all upset because um, her son, he was like remorseless. They say so. He just made a noise and was like little snitches. Yeah, so they had a little peanut butter. What's the big deal? She wrote. I told him that he knows they can't have it. And not only that, but I also don't like how they described his attitude. He said he forgot that it makes him sick. He didn't feel like cooking anything and he didn't feel like ordering anything, which to me that seems weird. I don't know any type of teenage kid if you leave them money that they're not going to order food if they're allowed. I don't know, but so the mother argued that what he did to his sisters was cruel, and she doesn't think that he can watch him again. He just rolled his eyes and said she's being fucking dramatic, and that the twins will be fine. I don't need to act like this. You don't need to act like this. She wrote. She added that her son does not usually behave like this, and is wondering if she's just making a big scene over something minor. It only you know that, lady. Like, you are your kids truly sick? Because everybody fucking can't eat gluten today. Everybody can't, this shit. I don't know. I'm not even that old, and I never remember everybody being so weak. Everybody, you know. I mean, it's been for a long time. They've been having the peanut butter things, but like Ricky from Trailer Park Boys, like how when he saw the peanut butter sign and on the wall, and he's like, because it said like peanut butter kills. Like I don't know, like how can a peanut butter kill somebody? But I don't know. It was some shit. I don't know, whatever. But so you know, most redditors believe that her son was in the wrong. If this had been someone other than your son, I'd be calling it abuse, someone said. He's clearly unreliable. I'd be very upset. You know, Obviously, he doesn't want to babysit. Somebody said this needs to be called what it is: abuse and neglect, and they need to handle this before the girls get really hurt. Some people believe that the boy is struggling with deeper issues and his parents need to talk to him. So this is the whole part for me. This is what I don't understand. And I'm just going to read this now. Other users believe that the boy was struggling with deeper issues and his parents need to talk to him about it. There seems to be some issues he's having, one user pointed out. Set aside the situation and actually ask him if he's okay. He may be passing on bullying from school or something else is going on. And, so there's the people that think that there's something going on, that is bothering him. So now the mother updated and she's saying that they sat him down and talked to him. He told them that he was being vague on purpose. No, fuck. No, that's not what happened. I'm sorry. The lady said she was being vague on purpose in her response on Reddit, and she had never seen her husband cry so much, and because what their son told them was enough to break them both. My son just began to say whatever came into his mind and that he had interacted with the person that inflicted harm upon him earlier that day and was in a very off mood. So the son, I guess this is saying that, saw the person that hurt him that day. So it made him in a bad mood. She explained that when her twin started acting up, her son became overwhelmed. He said he felt like he was back where the bad thing happened to him, and he ended up telling him that he gave them the peanut butter for being annoying, the same way that that person did something to him for being disruptive and annoying. Now, I'm thinking, I mean, tell me what you guys are thinking, but I'm thinking something, you know, I don't know. It just sounds pretty bad. So then she doesn't give much away, but she says her and her husband are getting a lawyer and putting their son in therapy. So now that leads me to assume that something really bad must have happened to the son. And they have to put the son in therapy. Okay, but now it says this is a quote, my husband is determined to put that sick, disgusting human away. And I'm like, who? Your son? Because you're saying you're putting him away. I don't. I mean, it says that the lady was being vague on purpose, but okay, she's saying that she's getting a lawyer and putting their son in therapy. Her husband is determined to put that sick, disgusting human away. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Is it that bad what your son did, or did somebody do something to your son that bad? I know I read too much into things, but this doesn't give me a lot of information to go off. Okay, she also issues a warning to other parents: don't make my mistakes. My son is 6 foot tall and has the build of a true hockey player, and it happened to him. He's not shy and is never afraid to speak his mind, but he still kept it a secret. Okay. So now I'm thinking, yeah, great for sure. I mean, why else would you say that he's 6 foot tall, has the build of a hockey player, and it happened to him, and he's never afraid to speak his mind, and he still didn't? It'd have to be something very traumatic, I would think. But now, listen. But remember, the son. It said that was consequences for him being annoying. Like he. That's what they said, at least. That he said that. But now I'm reading the comments, right? Somebody just now said that these twins are cringe. Why do parents put up disrespect from their kids? I wouldn't have got away with that. Somebody else said, why is it his responsibility to watch them? Somebody else said they're 8. I did think about this too. They're 8. They can get their own food. My for sure. Like if I don't, I wouldn't. My 15-year-old. I mean, yeah, if and I got 2 8-year-olds. Like I have kids, so I know. Like there's no way the 8-year-olds couldn't go get food if they're really that hungry. And they're saying that all he would give them is a jar of peanut butter. It just sounds crazy to me. Like there has to be other food in the house. But is it all locked up? I wish I had more context. This is just a little story, but like it's interesting to me because I don't understand really what happened. And then the comments, nobody believes that something like the grape, like I think happened. Why else would they say that he has to go away? Is it that bad that he gave him peanut butter that he has to go get help? Or is it like I think and somebody like physically sexually assaulted this kid? I don't understand. And it's look, someone another person in the comment. What your son did is criminal. That goes beyond abuse. He could have killed them. He should never be allowed to care for them again. You have to strongly impress on the twins their allergy and that it could kill them. I don't, dude. How does nobody? Oh, okay, let me read this one. First, have him check for illegal drug use like marijuana. Then, yeah, marijuana. It would explain the peanut butter, but it wouldn't explain the rest of the shit. I Okay. S Yo, listen, if it's marijuana and the husband is determined to put that sick, disgusting human away, whether it be his son or the person, it's just this is just crazy to me. I just wanted to share this. All right. Peace, y'all.